There have been rumours in the legal press that Jonathan Sumption QC may be appointed as the other Supreme Court judge. Accepting you may not be able to comment on these rumours, I'm interested to hear whether or not you think that we should cast our net further afield in recruiting justices for this position. Should they automatically come from appeal court judges, or should we say use academics or senior barristers, for instance?
The practice very, very recently has been to advertise. And I think certainly for, as it were, associate members of the court, that is a good idea, because it encourages absolutely anybody who thinks they could do the job and would like to put their hat in the ring and offer themselves consideration. I think we shall continue to put a good deal of a premium on experience and practice, so that the notable successes as judges, people who haven't been barristers, Collins and Justice Beatson, both had a lot of experience of the very practical side of litigation. However, I'm sympathetic with the premise of the question. I don't think we should be too hidebound. I think we should look for the best candidates wherever we find them. But in former roles, I have always been resistant to allowing people to opt into the judiciary halfway up, because, in the first place, the most difficult job in the law is being a judge of first instance.
Yes.
You've got to make decisions there and then, and you can't say, well, I'll think about it and come back next week. You've got a jury sitting there wanting to know what the answer is and so on. And also because it downgrades the significance and weight of the lower offices of clever people who think, oh, well, let's skip all that and go straight to the Court of Appeal or something. So I have always been, as Chief Justice, rather against and senior law appointing people on a sort of leapfrog basis. But I couple with that would say that if somebody is sufficiently outstanding and exceptional and has enough to contribute, that shouldn't be an absolute consideration. I wouldn't have any absolute considerations on this matter.
Even if they were, say, an academic and not a barrister by trade, or?
Yes, I mean, Baroness Hale, Justice Beatson, for example, or Justice Maurice Kay in the Board of Appeals, a professor of Lord Bingham, at Keele. It's beneficial for people to have some experience of the law in practice as well as in academia, because it's not quite the same. But Lady Hale is an example of somebody who's adapted very quickly and very well.